Welcome to latest world news.
Prominent Chinese human rights lawyer Pu Zhiqiang has been released from detention after receiving a suspended jail sentence. Mr. Pu was found guilty by a Beijing court earlier on Tuesday for inciting ethnic hatred and picking quarrels in social media posts. The court sentenced him to 3 years in prison but also said the sentence would be suspended. He is the latest to be tried in a crackdown on dissidents in China. Mr. Pu was released from Beijing's No. 1 detention center on Tuesday afternoon, where he had been held for 19 months. He is now under residential surveillance, and has 10 days to decide whether to appeal against his conviction and sentence, his lawyer says. Experts say the suspended sentence means Mr. Pu can avoid serving time in jail, but could be monitored during the suspension period. The guilty verdict means he can no longer practice law. Mr. Pu could have faced a maximum sentence of 8 years in prison. State news agencies in Hua said that during his sentencing Mr. Pu had acknowledged the reality of his crimes, apologized, and accepted his sentence. However, his lawyers said he had not pleaded guilty. Rights group Amnesty International said that the sentence was a deliberate attempt by the Chinese authorities to shackle a champion of freedom of expression. However, Foreign Ministry spokesman Hong Lei said Mr. Pu's case had been handled in accordance with the law and that foreign governments should respect China's judicial sovereignty. Mr. Pu has been in detention since May 2014, after he posted several messages on microblogging platform Weibo that were critical of the government. He had questioned the excessively violent crackdown on Uyghurs in the rest of Zhiqiang region, alleged the Chinese Communist Party was an untruthful party, and mocked government rhetoric over disputed islands in the East China Sea. Supporters say his arrest was politically motivated, as he is known for representing dissidents in sensitive human rights cases. Pu Zhiqiang represented artist Hai Weiwei in a tax evasion case that critics complained was politically motivated. He also campaigned for the eventual abolition of the labor camp system, under which suspects could be detained for years without trial.